Open up the stream. Grab my headphone. It fell. Hey, Ghost, how are you? You are, in fact, first. Oh, thank you for the resub for 2 months, Toaster. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Alright, let's do this. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I'm assuming everyone here is either done with their dinner plans with their partners and dates and/or are single. I fall into the second group. This is how you spend Valentine's Day night after watching Fallout with the family. You just clicked on my channel to see if I was live. Hey Wolf, how are you? Your cam is froze? Thank you. Of course it is. Video, deactivate, activate, activate. There you go. Doing pretty good. How was your Valentine's Day, Wolf? Merry Valentine's Day, folks. Happy another consumer holiday meant to take more money out of your pockets and put it into big capitalism. Dinner plans. That was really good. On a steak at Costco, grilled them up, and they were god tier. Nice. Yeah, that was fun. You didn't do anything with the girlfriend? You don't have to say anything, but... Oh, what? What? Where are we? Who's this?
The tablet was returned to the sands that had spawned it beneath the citadel.
The citadel of Saladin in ancient Cairo.
Working, got it.
Foretelling of the time in the distant millennia when the stars of Orion come together. The ceremony is performed and set, entombed.
Hello, my dear. Another unannounced visit. I see you have found the scroll.
Oh, screw you.
Interesting.
I don't even remember your name, Jeremy.
Only interesting if you know what it refers
You're still in Canada.
Yes, quite correct, my dear. The armor on its own is no more than a curiosity. But with the amulet and the ceremonial tablet, it becomes an important historical artifact, predating the Bible by centuries.
There is more at stake here than the sum of the pieces, Von Croy.
You see, I hear you.
Armageddon? Unpleasant.
But gas station chocolate.
Rebinding the spirit.
But I'm also just a chocoholic, so like that would always just be like, I'd be like, that's enough.
Such like, I was never a believer in this magical
Cuddles and chocolate.
Force after her.
Sorry, what was happening? We were talking about Valentine's Day gifts. There's a secret door. Did anyone catch what just happened? We were talking about the Bible for a second, and then okay, I escaped. You know, I'm sure it's not important. I'm sure it's not important. Got some chocolate for a special lady in my life, though. Nice. I've also gotten chocolate for a special lady myself. Can I punch them out with this? I just watched an episode of Fallout, and punching someone out with this is very relevant. Rolos? Interesting. You got to that part? Yeah. Yeah. Damn. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen, but damn, that was a good episode. You were not wrong. It was getting very good. You had the same reaction? Yeah. You should watch it. It's very good. One of my friends who's a huge Fallout fan refuses to watch it, but that's because they think the lore would make them mad. Whereas I'm okay with, creative interpretation, given the fact that we really have no lore behind, like, the semantics of the bombs dropping to begin with. So I'm okay with them, like, coming up with causation, which turns out might be wrong anyway. So I don't know. I'm interested to see where they go. Just like, holy damn. Well done. Well done. I look forward to see where they go from here. Have you had Rolos? Which one's Rolos? Look, guys, I never get distracted. Let me look up what a Rolo looks like. I looked up Rolods, which is apparently a technology. Yes, I have had a Rolo before. Yeah, they're pretty good. I don't like consume them regularly or often, but I've had them before. Introduced you? Nice. Okay. You know, maybe we got 104 shotgun. That's not bad. Do we Uzi? I don't feel like we Uzi here. You know what? Screw it. Let's crossbow. Oh. I survived? You got 104 shotguns. Do they shoot other shotguns? Yeah, they shoot each other. They're in a circle. It's a never-ending line of shotguns. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought I was dead there. 5. But not enough. Mikey needs his treat. Mikey is currently on the couch. But he will get his treat, yes. It's like fractal but with shotguns. Who the frick are you? Yes, Wolf, thank you. I was actually thinking today, I was like, damn, why do I feel a bit down? And I was like, oh yeah, it's the anniversary! You remember? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Ooh. Yo, gotta celebrate, guys. When you have unemployment. Yep. Me and everyone else who was there less than a year. Well, you see, I just gotten over COVID from the stress of being prepped, of me preparing myself to be fired because I knew it was coming because of everything that was going on. But I got, due to the stress of it, I got COVID. And that Friday, I'm like, I just know they're prepping to fire all of us. I just know it. Like, I gotta go in. So after recovering from, like, still recovering from COVID, I went in and they're like, well, I went in and they're like, we haven't heard anything. We don't know. 2 minutes later, we got a call from the boss. We have an emergency meeting. I go and pack up my stuff because I know what's coming. My coworker's like, it's not gonna happen. They call us in. They're like, we gotta let you go. No, it was water quality. I did not get fired from landscaping. I did not get fired from landscaping. Got engaged on my birthday and didn't tell me. Dang. Meanwhile, my friend just texted me showing their war plans that apparently one of our best friends is being mean to him. So he's concocting war plans in like Civ 5 or something and has like 20 different warships getting ready to attack him. The water going to be horrible now? I know. I was like, well, you guys can go take your damn water, you can test your water quality and get your damn levels yourself then. What's it good for? Revenge! Let's just say, if anyone remembers what was going on in the US around this time last year in regards to certain employment groups, then you know what happened to me, is what I will say. It was not a me issue. It was oh, you've been working for less than a year. You're easy to get rid of. And then they got rid of thousands of us. One day at a time. All of a sudden. It was great. I think it was like, how many even ended up losing our jobs last year? 3,000 from mine. A lot I heard. Yeah, actually, let me look this up. I'm curious. Because they hired a bunch of us back too. But the day they emailed me telling me they were hiring me back, I kid you not, I just finished packing up my apartment and was leaving. Literally, my dad had flown down. Everything was ready to go, and I got the email right as we were leaving the building for the last time. And I'm like, screw this, they're gonna fire me again in 3 weeks anyway, which I don't know if they actually did, but even if they wouldn't have, God, being in that situation for less than a month was some of the most stress I have ever had. I had no desire to go back to it. Yep. Yep. In a state you adopted Mikey, yes. Okay, it was approximately 98,000 of us. 1 in 10 people who worked for this company got fired for the mere aspect of existing. Oh, I'm not trying to spin. With less than a year and didn't have the worker protections. It's ranked very low. Oh, yeah, no. I was in Arkansas. Yeah, no, it was not the best state at much. Yes, fired for existing for less than a year because everyone else had worker protections. Can I ask why? You know what? It's been an effing year. They can freaking sue me. It was the government. So, the reason why I got fired on February 14th, why Arkansas? I got the job. Was because we had a change in administration who wanted to cut the waste, which is apparently anyone who is new. So, I mean, we increased the median year of government workers for the median age of government workers for like 10 years because they cut off literally everyone who was just entering, and none of us are going back. So have fun when there's 0 government workers. You apparently waste now. Cut off. Yes, that's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did. And it's like, oh, they also fired us all for worker for performance, for failing performance, because that's the easiest way to get rid of us, despite the fact that I had a glowing performance review. So it's like, look, I have a glowing performance review. They're like, we don't know what to tell you. You gotta go. And then I got an email like a month ago, and it said, we are legally obligated to tell you that you are no longer fired for performance. And I'm like, oh, thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. That means a lot to me. I was really hurt my ego. I thought you fired all 100,000 of us because we were all just horrible at our job. All at once, with 0 information in a phone call. In case you can't tell, I'm still a bit salty. They really did have to give a reason. That's the big part. They're like, that was the mentality of the people who fired us, we don't have to give a reason, which is why all the lawsuits saying you have to give a reason. In Maine, they don't. You said in Maine you can get fired for a reason. Not if you're government. Government has certain specific rules. They apply across the nation. Fire at will state may be the case. It does not apply when it comes to state or government, state or federal jobs. They have their own codes. Fortunately, known as creative workaround, just let me tell you, getting those emails was great. They'd send the emails telling us, hey, by the way, we're going to integrate AI into your stuff. And by the way, we're going to roll back all these protective things. And by the way, you need to give us a 3-point bullet point email every week telling us why we should keep you employed. But they'd send these emails at like 5:15 every evening. They wouldn't send them until you would leave the building. And once you left, if you got fired, yeah, exactly. They would literally wait until like 5:15 to send the emails. So you just be like constantly checking your work phone trying to see, because if your email said you got fired and then you went and tried to enter into the building or tried to log into your stuff, you would immediately be locked out. So people would be fired via email after work hours, and they would show up to work and then couldn't go to work because they had their access revoked. There were lines outdoors of people trying to check to see if they still had jobs at the CDC. And like 50% of them didn't. I would not wish that stress on anyone. What the frick are you? Mine. That's what you are. Isn't funny enough? Hey, I got a couple interviews coming up, so I'm hopeful for that. But yeah, I mean, with an environmental science thing, there's only so much you can do that isn't like government work related. And a lot of the ones that are like environmental related are getting funding cut anyway. So they're not doing a lot of hiring. NDA? I didn't say what agency. I'm in the clear. If I signed an NDA, I wasn't even aware of it. I ain't give away no state secrets. It's been a freaking year. My NDA's up. Without knowing, trust me, I do have a couple. I'm not going to share them, but I do have a couple, which are really funny. But yeah, random people over. Well, apparently I was also supposed to burn all my shirts that had the company that the department I worked for on it. But I was told after I was fired and I went to get lunch with everyone, by one person, like, just so you know, you could do something really funny. What someone did was once they left, they actually donated their shirts to Goodwill, and there was a homeless guy who had on one of the department shirts and was really confusing people. I didn't do that. I kept the shirts, but it was such a funny idea. Like, damn it, I'm keeping my shirts, but if I ever did get rid of them, yeah, you could cause so much chaos. And frankly, if I was vindictive against the people who I worked with, which I wasn't, if they were like, yeah, no, if something happened like that, like, no, we could really F things up for people. We're not gonna. Best part is they'll never know. See, I'm like a small, extra small. I think they would know. Why not? Is the company across many states? The company is across all the states. Yes. Yeah, companies, sub-companies. Say a semi-global company. And will hunt you down? No, I trust you. No. The people who I know, they would not give a damn. They would probably contact me and be like, there was a homeless lady who was wearing a shirt that looks like it would be about your size that said the agency. Did you have something to do with this? Be like, nope. Wasn't me. I'm gonna be honest. The turnover rate before all this crud went down was not very high. There would be very few other people who would have the opportunity to donate those shirts. But like I said, they wouldn't care. They might pretend they did, but they wouldn't care. They'd be like, this is effed up enough as it is. Oh no, it was really funny. I laughed when they took me out for lunch right before I moved back home. And someone said that. I was like, ooh, that's such a good chaotic idea. That's so good. Okay. You have the option in your back pocket. Oh, I have several options in my back pocket. But I don't have it against the people in the agency is the problem. Mikey, bedtime. Or not. Guess that's fine too. Is all I would do was make their life harder. They're consistently the worst states to live in. That's literally the area. That's literally. That was one of the groups. That was one of the groups of states that all worked together. Was that one? To be fair, Arkansas. Nobody. I had the option to go to Mississippi, and I was going to go there for a second, but then I looked at the city that it was in, and I was like, oh yeah, cheaper to live. And then I looked up like the crime rates, and I was like, okay, that's not great. And then I looked up like the crime rates against women, and the location in Mississippi popped up as number 2 against violence against women, and I was like, okay, I guess Arkansas it is. What the frick am I even doing? As a person who was waiting for their ex to move down with them and would be there for several months alone, finding that out, I was like, oh, frick no. And then great thing that turned out to be the case anyway, because dumped his ass and ended up alone there anyway. But I got a dog. Just crap pollution. I think I went over drove over the corner to Mississippi once to do some water stuff. Like we're like just over the line. We didn't go to Louisiana at all. Pretty much went all over Arkansas though, so that was cool. To be fair, Arkansas is a pretty state. Like, it is a pretty state. Honestly, it's a lot like East Coast. Like mountains, not beaches because it's freaking Arkansas, but mountains, forest. Yeah, like there's a lot of good, very beautiful places in Arkansas. Louisiana. Did you enjoy the Deep South accent? I'm gonna be honest. I already live in the South. It wasn't much stronger. I did not come across much more than I do already. Oh, that's not true. We went to El Dorado, which is even further south in Arkansas. They had some strong accents there. Caught me off guard. So there were a couple people who you're like, yep, you're Southern. You're Southern, all right. I say as a person who is City of Gold. Yep. And learning about them, yeah. Virginia is also a beautiful state. South Carolina has Myrtle Beach. And a lot of history. Georgia has Atlanta, and they have those little tiny mice doors hidden around Atlanta that are kind of like Where's Waldo. They're like really cool. Yes, that's exactly what I called it when I went down there and had to stay down there for work. Toaster, I called it El Dorito. The people I worked with just told me not to say it to any native El Dorado natives. They said they would find me calling it El Dorito offensive. I thought it was funny. Where are we even going, guys? I'm just wandering in circles. I've done nothing. I used to get asked what my accent was all the time. I think go to the bookcase door, but that's what we just came inside of, right? I just walked forward, backwards, and then forward again. This is going great. But I used to get told I had a New York accent due to my pronunciation of certain words. That's gotten better over the years in general. So I get told less that I sound like I'm from New York. Now the most common question is, how old are you? Due to the fact that I drive and can drink and am under 5 feet tall. But it used to be, where are you from? Process of growing up in the South but having a family who was born and grew up in Indiana. Only ever to slow down. See, I've gotten better about slowing down how fast I talk, but when I get super excited, I'm sure you guys have noticed, it picks up. It picks up a lot. And the more the ADHD meds wear off, the louder I get, and the faster I talk. Which also just happens if I get on a tangent. Where the frick am I going? Lord, visit Maine? Maine. I've never been. Could have been to Maine. Been off. Since you've been off the adult ADHD meds, you've been better about talking. Interesting. Are we there yet? Where are we? Massachusetts. Which one's Gettysburg? Which one has Gettysburg? Is that Maryland? We just walked in a circle. I'm gonna scream. Where the frick are we going? Pennsylvania. Wait, not Gettysburg. Gatlinburg. Sorry. Yep, Gettysburg. Yep. No, yep. I've been there too, but sorry, Gatlinburg. Gatlinburg was the place I yelled at a bear. Thinking it was my mom. Ah, fun times. We have a photo of it too. Okay. Yes. Okay, so we already grabbed the thing that was here. What do you guys want from me? An idea of what to do? I don't think it'll tell us what to do. You think you've only ever done the first 2 levels of each Tomb Raider game like 100 times, never getting past there? Yeah, walkthroughs and having people in chat who actually know what's going on is very helpful. Speaking of which, I don't think we have any super knowledgeable people on this game in chat. I'm going to look up Hall of Demetrius and see what direction to turn in. We already grabbed an item. We got distracted by talking about previous jobs and then states that we've been to. And then ADHD. And then yelling at bears. Oh yeah, you're playing Tomb Raider. See, it's a good thing we never get off topic. Okay. What? Laura enters the room, looks for scrolls. You yelled. We'll get to the yelling at a bear in a little bit. We got to figure out where to go first. Then I'll talk about yelling at a bear. When the coast is clear, return up the ramp to reach the room in the cutscene. What? Oh. Just write down BS and hope you're right. It is the way. Okay, guys. We're supposed to push a lamp. You gotta find a pushable lamp. Guys, I think that this is also a multi-part level because that is the end of the walkthrough. That's the end of the page on the walkthrough. We got another probably like 20 different area. Aww. Oh, I thought it was weird that was on the ground. Okay, so what do I do now? Almost done with this level. Bad news, there's still more areas in the same level. I think I did this wrong. Push the lantern to open the concealed door. .53 streak, nice. Did I push too far? Pull it back. I guess I had to just be sat there. And that's not even at the end of the scratch marks, but okay. I'm only at 3. Guys, it's okay. We made it to the next area after we grabbed one thing and did one thing after 35 minutes. This is a record pace. We're gonna save. Okay, so about the time I yelled at a bear. So early one day. Yeah, one day I streamed early. Oh, frick. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, one sec. We're about to get murdered, so let me just... Oh, health pack. Nope. Do you think they can hop up here? Screw you guys. Okay, do we have... Alright, story time in 1 sec. We gotta just, real quick, just blow somebody up. Where are they? Where'd they go? There he is. Okay. Is there a second guy? Should be a second guy. Oh, there he is. There. I'm not well, damn. Okay, alright. So, anyway. It was... 2013. I was like 14. We were at Gatlinburg with family, with friends, and we were getting ready to leave. And the place we were staying at, aren't you smart at that age? I didn't know it was a bear when I yelled at it. But anyway, so... Oh, crowbar, mine. That's not a crowbar. That's glasses. I thought it was weird I was getting a second crowbar. It's like, what happened to the first one? So we were getting ready to leave, and the night before we were actually going to leave, I went to the car to put my Rubik's Cube in it so that I didn't forget it the next day. A bear from a human. Okay, Wolf. Okay. I'm just getting shot in all directions right now. Okay, sure. So I went out to put the Rubik's Cube in the car. I did. Car was in the garage, which had been open. He put in timeout. I'm considering it. And what the frick am I gonna save again? I cannot multitask, in case that's not been made clear. I'm a horrible multitasker. Back to the basement with ye. Bears and trees. But so, yeah, so I went to go put the Rubik's Cube in the car. I always go on the left side of the car. That was always the spot I sat in. My brother always sat on the right side. And over on the right side was the trash. But because I was putting my Rubik's Cube on the left side, I got in, put it in, got out, and I heard rustling. And it's like 8 o'clock at night. And it's like 8 o'clock at night, so it's dark, and I hear rustling. And in my mind, the only person who would be stubborn enough to take out the trash at 8 o'clock at night, in the middle of the woody area of what time of year? One sec, I have a photo. I have a photo, and it has the date on it, because we got the bear's eyes. Let me see. Ask bear. Not teddy bear. Yeah, August. Let's go. August 2013. See, you guys want to see him? You guys want to see him? Look, guys, I know we don't get distracted here, but you want to see him? See if I can get him to Yes, I heard rustling, so I assumed it was a human. That is correct. Let's see if I can. You can see his face. You can see him. You can see his little mouth. So anyway, I assumed it was my mom because she's the only one who can match my stubbornness. So I was kind of freaked out because it was 8 o'clock at night and all I heard was wrestling. So I yelled at her to knock it off. I told her to knock it off because it was scaring me. And anyway, so it stopped for a second. And then it started again. And I went, wait, that's not my mom. So I run inside. So I run inside and I'm like, guys, where's mom? And they're like, she's on the couch. And I'm like, there was something outside by the trash. And my dad's like, it's probably a possum. It's probably a possum or something like that. And she goes and he cracks open the door and he hears it and he goes, holy and then shuts the door and locks it. And then it was like a screen door. We closed the actual door too. Because like we don't know what it is, but it sounds much bigger than a possum. And so one of our friends grabs the camera and they were able to catch a photo and we were able to see that it was a bear. And then we're a possum. So we go go upstate. We're like, oh my gosh, it's a bear. And my brother, who's like 5 years younger than me, he's like, like 9. He is freaking out. He's thinking the bear is gonna climb. The outside wall and get in through the window. So he's going upstairs to lock the windows. And I'm like, you're not the one who just yelled at an effing bear. You can calm the frick down. He's not gonna climb through the window. He's not gonna lock the window and climb through it. Like, go lock them if you feel better. But I feel like I have the right to be freaking out more than you do. Because, guys, had my usual spot to be in the car been on the spot my brother sits in, I would have gone to the other side to put the Rubik's Cube in, and I would have come face to face with that bear. I would have come face to face with the bear if I just happened to always sit on the other side of the car. Which is crazy to me. But anyway, so we went upstairs and we were watching. And so not only did we see a bear, we saw a mama bear with 3 cubs. I would have been doomed. They were all going through the trash in the garage. Yeah, no, it wasn't just a bear. It was a mama bear and 3 babies. And we went, oh. So anyway, we let them do their thing, make sure that the doors and windows were all locked, and then we went out in the morning and cleaned up the mess. We weren't messing with that crud. Yeah, I honestly don't know what I would have done had I gone around the corner. I think I would have froze. Black bear. Brown bears are typically more northern. This was in Tennessee. It's killing you? Yeah! Yeah, it was Gatlinburg. Wait, which one is it? Which one is it that you're supposed to play dead? Yeah, thankfully black bears. Brown play dead. You see, I hear you, Toaster, but does that include bears with mama bears? Does that include mama bears when an unsuspecting person walks around and you and your babies are cornered by a trash can by this stranger? Mama bears are the exception. Oh, okay. But anyway, yeah, that's the time I yelled at a bear thinking it was my mom, and it turned out to be a mama bear and 3 cubs. I've had some fun times, guys. And I have no idea what's going on in this game. There's a reason mama bears are called mama bears 100%. Many close calls with death. Health-wise, yelling at bears. I can't really think of any other ones. I've had a lot of stupid moments. I'm not sure I would say I had a lot of moments with close to death. But that was certainly one of them. When I was just being dragged into a fast-paced river. Ooh, how'd you get out of that? Okay, let's go next. Coastal Ruins 2. Where the frick do you want me to go? Return to Alexandria. Oh, that's where we need to go. We need to go get the sites. You slammed your sled into a rock. Interesting. Okay. You're not a good swimmer. Ah. Wait, am I supposed to be here? Where the frick is this? Where am I? I'm confused. I'm lost. Help. Nope, we've been here before. Have we been here before? I'm pretty sure we've been here before. One sec. Don't kill me. Yeah, we've been here before. Okay. Guys, this is a good coherent stream. I would say almost falling from 2 to when you're climbing in those situations close to death, yes. I'd say just climbing in general probably wouldn't count because you said you did that many, many times. Which I'd assume means that you're pretty good at it. I'm confused by the top ones. Car accident. Same area. This is how I relax. Where's Wolf? Check the tree. Okay. It's the best relaxation. I feel like that's something that someone who runs on adrenaline would say. And I say as a person who runs on adrenaline through running on anxiety. Why can't I... Let me out! Feel calm, not tense. Interesting. Okay. I don't even run on adrenaline, I run on anxiety. Is the amount of crying. It's up here. It's up here. This is how we get free. This is how we get free. To double check branches and stuff. Happy Valentine's Day, Tub. We just talked about the time I yelled at a bear thinking it was my mom. then we talked about the year anniversary of me getting nuked from my job, which led to a small tangent. And then we talked about Valentine's Day gifts and consumerism. Okay. Happy Valentine! Oh, we also had the ADHD tangent. That's also true. Oh, and then we're talking about how Wolf climbs trees to relax. Nice dinner with someone. See, that works. I was talking about stopping by the gas station and someone getting me a chocolate bar. Everyone's over here like fancy dinners and stuff. I'm like, eh. Climbs trees to height where if I fall, I will die. How do you figure out that that's relaxing? Do you do that for like the first time, like with a family member? Like, life, I guess. Huh. Guys, oh, there it is. There it is. Exit. Freedom. First time you did with your brothers. Okay, see, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. I've like climbed a small tree before, but then I got scared, so I went back down. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't have like a thing against heights. I just like to be secure. Like, oh gosh, in landscaping, they had us a couple of times. They're like, oh, there's too much leaves on the roof. We need you to go up there and blow them down. Frick. I got on that thing, I was like, that spot looks wet, that spot looks wet, I'm gonna fall, I don't have good balance. I'm just like holding on to like the side of the roof. I'm like, get me down from here. So then I just got down and I was holding the ladder for people. And I was like, this is much better. You do that to ensure the drainage always works? I completely agree. It's just not something I had done before. Oh, Mikey's ready for bed. 1 second. I love you. Cult leaders ready for EP time? Yes. Is it no? They had rock climbing in college. I never actually really did it. Like, I don't mind climbing things, but like, I need a harness. Like, I love like ropes courses and stuff. I find those to be a lot of fun, but that's because you're like strapped in. Okay. I remember once in middle school, we went on a field trip and they had us climb this, it was just a electric line pole, you know, without any electric line on it. And it was just a bunch of like round hooks that were like all steps all the way up to the top. And then you would stand on it and then jump for like a bar that was out front. They're like, who wants to do it? And I was like, yeah, frick. So I was the first to do it. And I did catch it, by the way. I was able to stand on it for like 2 seconds, and when it was like wobbling on the top, and I was able to jump and grab the bar, and I was like, yes. But I only did that because I was freaking tethered in. I would never do that otherwise. Like, I'm a very big proponent of safety. Okay, let's see. But yeah, how are you doing, Tub? Guys, we need to figure out how to get back to the main Alexandria section. Is it this way? Is it you? About the carpool driver I had for a career thing in high school. Do tell. Okay, so apparently there's supposed to be like a site thing up here. It's supposed to be on the desk. Oh, wow. Damn. Yeah, I missed that. Yeah, uh-huh. Okay. All right, what does he have to say now?
Ah, Lara. You have most truly put Von Croy's nose out of joint this time. If events were less catastrophic, I would be very happy. As it is, we must now be even more careful. He will become more desperate and thus more dangerous. Be on your guard. Use the artifact to get into the Cleopatra's palaces and find the rest of the armor. Tread carefully now. And not too much sightseeing.
Does running around in circles count as sightseeing? If so, yes, sightseeing. Do things together? Nice. That's always fun. Okay, so back in high school, I was a ball of anxiety and could not drive, so I had a carpool to coding carrier thing. Didn't learn any actual coding. Person I was carpooling with was a very impulsive girl who, at one point, while we were leaving the parking garage, nearly raced other people out of the garage in their cars with you in it. I had that once with our freshman year high school with our section leader, or trumpet section leader, who gave me a car ride home once, where it was a yellow and a car was like right in front of us and we were turning, and he went hee hee, and then and I was I also had a person who gave me a ride home from cross country when we had practice in the summer, and she just kept going around a small traffic circle like multiple times. But to be fair, it was a stick shift and it was fun, and she only went around it like 3 times, so like I didn't think it was that bad. She did just get her license like the week before, but like she was driving well. That was still better than turning into a car. And I say this as a person who my friends don't let drive. Which, to be fair, I think I've improved, okay? They still won't let me drive, though. Not sure because they don't trust my driving skills, or if it's because of my inherent lack of ability to direction. You can't, you got trauma from it, and now can't listen to an album. When driving with my mother, had a deer at the side of the car. Bambi once hit me, but then he hobbled off into the forest, and I like to think he was okay. That's not a joke. He literally ran into the side of the door and then went off into the forest. Memories only made it worse. No, no, no. Bambi lived a good, happy life. Bambi lived a good, happy life. Griffin was in the truck. Aw, how was Griffin? Okay. He went under the dash then, but he's good right now. Okay, cool. Sensitive hearing was just a bad experience. Oh gosh, yeah. Gosh, you do not like super loud music by any means. Griffin has been through worse. Oh gosh. So, I'll tell this. Oreo, who has been through worse, also known as my neighbor. Damn, you're just throwing your neighbor under the bus. So, Oreo, and max volume to the point that it vibrates the car scares me. The point at which I can hear the vibrations and I'm not in your car, your music is too effing loud. Okay. Swung a rake at him? At any man with a hat. That's fair. That is valid. I would also bark at any man with a hat if a man with a hat tried to hit me with a rake. Okay. When you're ready to move on to the next level, head down to the beach. Continue until it's deep enough to swim. Swim until you get to the temple. Okay. Alright, we got this. You were also in their house for a second? Is that why he got chased with a rake? Because he was in their house? Or what was the reason they chased him with a rake? Not that there's a really good reason to chase a dog with a rake unless they're actually, like, attacking you. I honestly, I think that's the only reason I would accept. He was running and went on their property. I feel like that's when you go, hey, your dog's over here, please come get your dog. Or if you're scared, you go inside. What possesses you to go, no, I'm gonna rake him. Okay, let's see. All right, there it is. All right, oxygen. Alright, to the temple! They built a fence so they couldn't see us. It's on our land. We could decide without support. Nice. Without having to pay for the fence. Nope, Mr. Shark. Ah, I'm back in the water. Nope, Mr. Shark. Mr. Shark, please no. Mr. Shark, please stop. Mr. Shark. Attack my brother. Do you need to do that again? Yeah, no, that's a completely fair response, Toaster. One time he got a sheep. Huh. Okay, well, guys, do we think it'll let me in? Do we think that the temple will let me in now? Let me in! Just can't stand it. I feel that, Toast. Okay. Okay, we're at Ferris's temple. Now what? Pharaoh's knot or Pharaoh's pillar? Okay, do I have that? Yes. What? What? Where's that? How do I get in there? Huh? Okay. Everybody hates those Snickers. Alright, down we go. Mr. Shark, please leave me alone. Mr. Shark, please. Can you get in here? Yes, he can. Excuse me, sir. That definitely doesn't look like it fits. Like, I know it's the basic shape, but that does not look like it fills in the entire hole. Okay, over here. Alright. Neither does that one. That makes me irrationally mad. It's not... Okay. It's just okay. It's not like he's fitting into a slot. It's just putting on the. Okay, it's just putting it on the floor. That makes it better. I'm like, if they're supposed to be overlapping, this is like, Excuse me, sir. The floor is great. It's a great sturdy floor. Okay. Do you think the shark can get beached? Where is Laura carrying all this stuff? Probably in her non-existent pockets, to be honest. Small shelf of power. I like that. Pockets are always too damn small. That's why I love my landscaping / water quality pants that were literally just the exact same pants because they worked for both. Because they had like super deep pockets and they're so nice. They're just cargo pants, but lighter. I need to get some more. I haven't gotten some in a couple years. Mine now have all stains on them from art projects and landscaping and crud. Capitalism and all. They just want us to get more purses. It's effing ridiculous. That's what it is. They go, haha, you want a pocket in the front? We will give you 1.5 inches. I am one of those ladies who, if I have like 2 skirts that have pockets in them, and yes, anytime I go out and wear it, and they go, wait, are those pockets? I do geek out and go, yes, it's pockets. Look at this. Okay, one sec. There we go. Attach a toggle lock to a tether belt patch. It's honestly a very common response among females if they find pockets. That is, I don't think I know of any woman who would not respond like that if they found good pockets in a fancy outfit. Or even, frick, just good pockets in a pair of jeans. Damn. To sew your own pockets. So true. That is the meta. That's true. We're opening it. The pocket meta. Guys, there's nothing in here. Okay, one sec. Let me get oxygen. Where's oxygen? Frick, where's oxygen? I'm sure this is fine, guys. This is fine. How do we get in? Okay, oxygen. Alright, down we go. Okay. Yes. What are you? Guys. What's going on in here? Uh... Sacrifice. Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Am I the side? Oh my frickin' frack. I was gonna say, this looks like a boss arena, but surely not. No, there's too many turns for it to be a boss arena. Is he just following me? Can you not?
No.
No. Okay, well, screw you. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on here. Are these the guys I can only kill with explosives? We only have one more explosive. I'd really rather not. Okay, it's okay. That works. Right? Nobody's alive. Oh, frick, it's the bird. Bye, guys. Why is it purple? Why is the water purple? I'm sure that's fine, guys. Why is there fire? Is that an explosive? Oh gosh, it's gasoline. It's gasoline. Oh frick. Oh frack. I was like, wow, it's purple water. So pretty. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, okay, we're in a different area now. Rumpelstiltskin or something. What? What the frick? Sure. You might have fallen into my gasoline trap. I mean, it's almost 1, so let's try and see if we can figure out whatever the frick is in this green area and then go to bed. And maybe find some ammo. Damn, this crowbar is useful. The night has just begun. I'm sure the night would have just begun if this level had anything to say about it. Can I? Okay, yes I can. Oh no, gasoline, gasoline, gasoline! Frick! frack me with a frack and frick. Bruh, can you not? Laura just wants wall bouncing to avoid being lit on fire. It is the way. Entire year of vacation. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, alright, hurry up. Run, Laura, run. Okay, so what do I do? Rango burr. That's just me on a normal day. Why are we here? Is there a purpose to me being here, guys? Wait, did I just soft lock? No. Which state are you thinking about the most? Get out, I believe. Probably. I just didn't trust it. Okay, put my hand in there. Sure. Say what state you're thinking about the least. No, I asked what state you're thinking about the most, but was the least one Arkansas? Because that's funny. Okay. When he lives in Ohio. Okay, we're back here again. No. Bad bird. Stop it. Bad bird. Knock it off. Oh my gosh, he has perma fire damage. Okay, no, that was my. Okay, never mind. That was not me getting damaged. That was me running out of stamina. Okay, never mind. We're fine. We're in the clear. We're okay. Wait, why are your ears ringing? What did I do? I was gonna say, if they can throw fireballs and then take out my entire health with that, we are so effing screwed. Egg. Egg. Bad immortal fire serpent, stop doing your job and stop attacking me. Just let me grave rob this tomb. Exactly. I'm a tomb raider. Come on, man. Oh my god, that's a lot of beetles trying to murder me. Holy frick, those beetles are pissed. Oh, those beetles are mad. Oh my god, they're out for blood. Let me out! Oh my god, they can... Let me out! Good luck climbing this beach! Oh frick, they can climb it! How do you fuckers get up here? What the frick? Did that open the door? What does that do? Nope. What does that do? Oh, there's another beetle over here. Okay, yeah, sure, let's grab the second beetle. Ring. Oh, they come through the hole. Let me get out of this place. Which one did I do already? I did that. Leave me alone, Beatles. Tinnitus, yeah, I got that too. Are we free? Pull! Suckers! What did you say? I said tinnitus. It's, the occasional ringing in your ears. Guys, there's no way they can just fly up here. Suckers. Into the gasoline trap. Ooh, that'd be good. Can I grab that? I fell. Jump. Okay, now get ready to flip. Yes! Alright. Mine. Ah, damn it. Yeah, you get rid of that message. No need for a timeout or a ban, but yeah. I view that the similar way to copy pasta type stuff. Too late, it's been seen! No! Alright, how the frick do I get out of here? I volunteer toaster? No! Oh no, the bird's after me! Oh, we're so screwed. Oh, we're so screwed. Hey, buddy, can you not? You like the birds? We got the birds, we got the beetles. The birds and the beetles. I wasn't aware the beetles were the second part of that equation. Can you stop, please? Oh god, I've been drugged. Oh no, I've been poisoned. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh frick, we're so screwed, and it's gonna get me motion sick. Oh, we got 2 birds after us. I missed again. Oh, guys, there's a... No, that's where we came up. Right? Yeah, no, that's where we came up. Okay. Okay, alright. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. Beatles, leave me alone. You made great music, please. Alright, push the cow. Okay, now open the door. Okay, okay, I know. Okay, I didn't see what the button did last time. Alright, we got this. Alright, now the birds come after me. And now we climb. Now we carefully walk to the ledge. You've never heard Beatles music? Dang. Yeah, you definitely should. It is good. Alright. Run away, swim away. Oh, no, 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 frick, frack. Crouch. Oh, there's another skeleton. Bye, guys. Okay, this is definitely the way we're still supposed to be. I'm paying from a random dude on YouTube. Nope, can you guys not? Okay, we're back in the greeny area. Okay. Why does this look like a maze? Why does this look like a maze? Ow! Why does this look like a death trap? I'm gonna hit my dad's song. Nice. My dad's would be anything by Jim Croce or Cats in the Cradle. Don't Mess Around with Jim is our song. Anytime that one pops up, oh, I'm jamming. Now, is it actually probably an appropriate song to sing to a child? Probably not. But is it super funny in hindsight? Yes. Was it super... Actually, it was still super cool at the time either way. I was just like, huh, this is a bit violent. Anyway. Think about him, so yeah, I like it. Nice. Okay, what are we doing here? Can we not? I did not watch a lot of violent movies. I've never been into, like, much of violent stuff. The inspiration for my name in stream discussion. Okay, I will look at that later. Sounds interesting. Crowbar. Let me in! Not even a real wolf. Okay, guys, we don't need a wolf fight. You guys can both be wolves. Here's a map from World of Warcraft. Nice. Okay. Down we go. Oh, it's over here. Over here. Over here. Secret. Go! Mine. Oh, wait. Does this mean we can fry the beetles? Are they gonna... Okay, the beetles did not... Dang it, so we can't cook the beetles? How do I get out of this place? Do. How the frick do I leave this frick hole? Do. Okay. There's probably one on the other side as well, isn't there? Frick. Yeet. Damn, she's got some hops. Oh, darn. How the frick do you expect me to get to the other side, fudgers? I will see all species of wolf. North Carolina, probably. Nice. I know I'm biased, but it's a good state. Can I grab the roof? No. Dread wolves are left? Yeah. I agree. Guys, we don't have enough health packs to be doing this. Could be better. Oh, yeah. Definitely. There was no health pack big enough for me to perma. Get out of the situation. Just walk over there in the middle of the fire to grab. Is there a way to put out the fire? What did I know of? Was that a hole? Oh no, I thought that was a hole. I got excited. In the world for the supply of health packs you need. Okay, we're over here now. Does this help me? Okay, good. Those are truly the words of the wise. There is none. Endangered species list. Yeah. How the frick do I get out of here? Okay. Nope. Okay, I think we got this now. I'm trying to reintroduce wolves in Colorado only for the farmers to be mad that there are wolves that are, you know, going after free roaming cattle. And it was like, I hear you, but also, like, if you're a keystone species, you gotta make room for the keystone species. I'm sorry. It matters too much to the ecosystem. Put up a damn fence. Time to consult the Guild of Infinite Knowledge. The ecosystem will have a stroke again. Exactly. Frick. You just suck it up with the whole wolf thing. I agree. I think there are ways that they can protect their cattle without being like, no, I know we ran you off your land, but we're here now. Therefore, we will not give it back to the wolves. Like, keystone species really are what make ecosystems. Oh, holy frick! I don't know how I made that, but I made it because I'm a genius. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have 3. Yeah, I agree. Like, it sucks. But, like, there are ways to avoid doing without being like, no, we won't let the wolves be here. I'm gonna be honest, I think the wolves are gonna go where the wolves want to go. Yeah, wolves they're mainly in Canada? See, yeah, I'd say coyotes are probably a bit more common in the US. What does that do? Is that the sensor? If I jump over that, will it still stab me? Yes. Aren't mountain lions a big thing? Were fairly common up until the 20th century. Yeah, very far west. Historical last 100 years, very west. Like four of the most western counties. Oh yeah, they were 100% hunted. Don't you know? You can sell that stuff for a lot. How do I get through this? Do I get through this? Okay, what's up here? Can I open you? You've already been opened. Turn off the spikes. Yeah. That's what I thought I was doing by jumping over what I thought was a button that was causing it. But the button did not appear to be causing it. What about over here? Grandfathers? We did it. We went to a, Is that a button? No. That's so excited. I thought it was a button. I went to a field trip thing, and they had, in middle school, and they had turtle soup that was in a can that was like 10 years expired because, it's now illegal to, hunt, kill sea turtles. That just made me think of that. And I was like, I don't really want to hold this thing. Okay. Jump. Okay, beetle. I hope there's another way out of here, guys. Nope, there's beetles out coming. Nope, there's beetles coming out the wazoo. Okay. I don't think I can jump up that. Damn beetles. So can I just jump out? Yeah. Ooh, that was a good jump. That was a sick jump. Oh, frick, the bird's after me again. You think she's just mad because I keep calling her a bird? I mean, she has like a tail. That's more like a snake. I honestly don't know what the frick she is. Nah? Okay, cool. Hey, can you guys stop stabbing me and hurting me? It's really rude, and it doesn't make me feel good inside. Can I be honest? It doesn't make me feel good, and I don't appreciate it.
No.
Live cams, yeah, those are cool. Some of the, like, tracking animal stuff is also really cool. Oh my god! And that one was broken. That one wasn't even a good one. You like your wolves? Nice. Oh, damn, I barely made that. Okay, I don't think that one's broken. How the frick do I get out of here, though? Oh, bird. Bird, can you please not? Can I kill this? No. Interesting. Beetles, can you please stop? Nope. Buzz off. Leave me alone. We're just gonna run away real quick. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Afric, you. The ghoul parallels a little on their nose. Yes! It's a little on the nose because they don't have noses. Ha, ha, ha. You know, it was really good. Run! Laura, I need you to run! Unintended, funny. That one's broke too. Oh, frick off, you frickin' frackers! Trying to burn some bugs. The bugs just apparently, they just leap over here. Guys, can you please stop attacking me? Oh, frick you, you poisonous frickin' fracker! Well. Okay, so which one is it that we actually need? Is it, when we leave, is it the one to the left? I think it's this one. Run! Let's see, is this one broken? What the frick? They're climbing on the walls! Oh, you frickin' jerks! Cleopatra tomb. I mean, they are bugs. Okay, fine, but that's still rude. No, not AI mode. Shut up. They can bug off. Exactly. Okay. Already did that one. The fourth black beetle. Fudger, I got that one. I'm missing the other ones. After retrieving the first 3 black beetles. Base 4-4. I don't know what that is. Okay. Statue. The beetles can't reach you here. Oh, AI, yeah. Turn around. That's not the one I need. Ammo? Where? Okay. Beetle. Yes, okay. We go down there. We grab the beetle. Wrong beetle. Without the scarab swimming out, there's no need to do this. You don't need to do this. Okay, I see it. Mikey is doing good. Are you... What? Huh? There's no way. Guys, I might be dumb. Guys, I might be dumb. I thought that connected to the wall. I didn't think I was able to go around. I didn't think there was a path. You yelled at a bar. Hi guys, how about you guys leave me alone? You can be dumb. Occasionally, it's very rare though. I am mostly very intelligent. Oh my gosh, can you please stop shooting me? What do you mean there's ammo here? Where? Where's there ammo? Oh. Stop it. Okay. Excuse me. Nope. Buzz off. The rest of the gang is doing good. Heidi's just been chilling. Oreo's been doing all right. He had an incident with a hotspot where he has this electric collar for going outside, for the electric fence, and it was a really bad hotspot. Oh, they can die. And he had to get stitches the other day. Yeah, we've never had a dog get hot spots, and frankly, if it was any other dog, we would have noticed it, but because of how fluffy he is, we just didn't know. He was whining for about 2 days, and we thought it was just because he's always Mr. McWhiny. This might be a good time for White Shot, maybe. I don't think we can kill the beetles, though. Oh, you mean for the birds? Yeah. That's fair. So he had to get like 2 stitches, and they shaved like under his neck, and so now he's not even wearing his collar. He's not even wearing a normal collar right now. We are getting an actual fence put in though, to keep that from ever happening again, because we didn't even know that was possible. But no, he's doing okay. But yeah, he had a pretty severe infection. We just didn't know, because he's never been in that kind of health situation where he's like been in like actual pain. And so we thought he would react the same way Heidi does, which is trembling and, refusing to eat and all that. He wasn't doing any of that. And he didn't seem like he had a fever. We felt really bad. We took him in, and they're like, because we thought he just needed like his glands expressed or something. But no, it was frickin' infection because of how bad the hot spot was underneath the collar. Yeah, we felt horrid. So yeah, needless to say, we're never doing that again. And Phoenix is Phoenix. No more electric collars. But yeah, if your dog has a hot spot, definitely get it looked at. Mikey had a small one, and then I just got him some anti-itch stuff to get him to stop itching it. But we just didn't know about Oreos at all because he's too fluffy. I felt like horrible dog parents. We all came home and we were just crying. It was like, he's been in pain for like a day or 2, and we just didn't know. You're back, your internet crashed. Oreo had hot spot on neck. We didn't know it was very infected. He now has a couple of stitches, and they had to shave underneath his neck. We are no longer doing electric collars. We are going to get a fence. We all felt really bad, and we're crying because he'd been in pain for like a day or 2, and we just didn't know. Because he always cries. He always cries because he wants attention. And other than that, he wasn't really acting like abnormal. He doesn't lack all fluff. It's just he lacks fluff on the collar area right now because he had to get a couple of stitches. Because outside, yeah. For the fence, yeah. We don't have like shock collars like on them at all times. The thing is that we don't even typically have it on Oreo. Oreo is typically the really good one, but we got called by a neighbor a couple weeks ago, and we were told that Oreo came over and attacked their dog, which doesn't sound like Oreo. But she was like, no, it was your dog, Oreo. And we're like, frick. Okay, so we came back and we put the electric fence collar on him. We had it on him for a couple of days and started to smell, and we're like, huh. What if he needs to go to the vet to get some stuff expressed? And we took him to the vet, and the vets are all like, oh my God, he's in so much, he is struggling so much, and we just didn't notice. They knew he was in distress, and we didn't. We just were like, oh. But yeah, they took off the collar, and he had a huge hot spot where the collar was and where the prongs were. And they're like, yeah, no, it was severely infected. And he had to have a couple of stitches. And we're just and also, we found out the next day, 2 days before I know. We legitimately felt horrible. My dad was the one who put the collar on, so he came home and I was like, did you bring your offering as treats to Grovel? And he was already in tears. He's like, I feel bad enough as it is. And like, my dad's not a crier. So like, we're all just like, we all felt horrid. But he is doing better. He is on multiple antibiotics. Yeah, we all love our dogs. We all care for them, and like we just didn't know. But we found out from the lady. We found out from the lady 2 days before all this stuff went. Before we took him to the vet, that it wasn't even him. She called us. She called us like 2 weeks later, and was like, "Oh, by the way, it wasn't your dog. It was a brown dog." Beach? What the frick do you mean it was a brown dog? It only got put on him a little bit too tight because we were stressed that he'd gone over and attacked a dog. And you're telling us he didn't even attack a dog? All this stuff happened and it wasn't even him. And he's too much of a good boy. Even today he was just sitting there like, are you going to rub me? Like, if you had told me Mikey had gone over and attacked a dog, I could believe it. If you told me Oreo had gone over and attacked a dog because that was instigated by Mikey, I would believe it. If you told me Phoenix had attacked a dog, I would say he was probably trying to play, but I would believe it. It was a completely unrelated dog. It changed the entire scenario. Because we never would have put the collar on him in the first place. But anyway, we're getting a fence now. No, Oreo's looking a lot better. He no longer smells because he is on antibiotics, and we are washing off his neck and all that. And he's on pain meds, so he's no longer crying except when he wants food. How the frick do we break this for ammo? Neil. Oh. Thank you. To be fair, it's like 1:30. I'm just gonna break some of these and I'm gonna go to bed. We already got the scarab. But yeah, no, that happened this past Friday. Sorry, that happened last Friday, not this Friday. So, needless to say, he has been getting uber spoiled, as he should be, after the neglectful dog parents and dog sister we have been. Was the beach a neighbor? I don't even know who it was. We just got a text from someone in the neighborhood saying it was our dog. Only to later find out it wasn't, and we're just like... Yeah, it's a bunch of bull. Hey, stop it. I'm trying to pick up some ammo, please. Thank you. Damn, neighbors, I'll sue. Okay. Hey, can you not? I'll give him 3 treats tomorrow. He's been getting this like meds with like freaking rolls. He has been super spoiled, as he should be. But I'm like, don't expect this kind of like freaking rolls with your shotgun them into the water. Ooh, that's a good idea. Oreo treat. All right. Cam froze. Of course it did. That's not a bad freezing photo though. Sometimes the photo's like in a really bad spot. That one's pretty good. All right. Let's lower this a bit. Let's finish breaking some of this stuff and then bed. The few blurry ones are the funniest. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes it doesn't give you justice. True. Sometimes it doesn't, but it's like still a really funny one. Funny is good though. Yeah, no, I'll take funny. Okay. Let's save. How much health we got? 3 large med packs, 1 small med pack. Let's just check over here, see if there's any more things to break. No. No. Okay. Their heads off with laser sight. Ooh, I just got laser sight earlier today because I didn't get it for the first part because I didn't realize it was on the table. Because I'm really, really good at seeing things that are going on. Combine? Combine what? She doesn't have. Shh, we got this. How do I use laser sight? I got this. I can figure this out. You can be Mikey and pass out. Okay, I have. Oh wait, is that what combine is? Oh, okay. Okay, how do I? Okay. No. Look. Not you. That isn't gonna help. Over there when playing a fast-paced shooter. When press, what is it says when pressing the look button. Beach, I need to know what the look button is. Where's the look button? We froze again? Ah, frick. I just want to behead this dude and we go to bed. 0? That's a pretty funny one, though. That's true. I got this, guys. We'll figure this out. L1 D-pad. It's all F4. See, I don't believe you, Wolf. Look button, Tomb Raider 4, PlayStation controller. You know the joke. You posted a link to the controls in chat in Discord. That's not Discord. Okay, Discord. Okay. Oh, okay, that's turn. Where's look? 0. 0 on numeric. So do I need to pull it out and then press 0? No. Hold look while pressing any direction. L1 D-pad. Guys, we gotta figure this out. Mother trucker, Cameron's trying to jump off a bridge. Fudge. Okay, what's it called? What's the thing I have called? It's called laser sight. How use laser sight Tomb Raider 4. How use laser sight Tomb Raider 4. Crouch to zoom in. Nope. Confusion. Stella says L1 plus D-pad. D-pad is just pressing the center, right? Did the camera freeze again? Oh. Okay, maybe tank controls. Maybe it'll work in tank controls. One sec. Option. You'll know it's right when you're looking down the scope. So true. Oh yeah, we're definitely looking doing that. Now how to pull out my weapon. Nope, that's jump. Okay, that's not aim. Alright, let's go. Yeah, alright. Yep, guys, this is going great. This is going great, guys. Yep, this is fine. Oh! Which one's trigger? Yeah! Sucker! I did it, guys. Figured it out faster than Fallout. Done did it. Thank you, K-Tire. Thank you, Toaster. We're gonna switch it back to modern now, but at least now we know how to kind of do it. We just gotta be in tank controls, which I don't normally play in. But that's fine. We'll figure it out for the actual controls tomorrow or whatever. We did get whatever it is. We got mechanical scarab. And we'll figure out where to, unless this is this the end of the level? I don't think it is. I don't trust that this is the end of the level. I guess it technically could be. I mean, if it's the end of the level, I want to end it. But I just don't trust that it is. It's into this area. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we just leave this area now that we got. Okay, so we go back to the main area. Okay. Freedom! How the frick did I get in here in the first place? Ceiling does look really cool. Yeah, I noticed it as soon as I walked in. I was like, ooh, that's pretty. Alright. Guys, let's see if we can find a way out of here. It's okay, guys. We're really good at directions. It wasn't that way. Here's ringing again. Okay, was it you? It was you. Let me out! Okay, well, they're not gonna let me out that way. Well, screw you. I didn't want to go out that way anyway. Whatever. It's fine. I'm sure that's the way I came in, though, so that's slightly concerning. Yeah, I'm 100% sure that's the way I came in. Okay, I'm 95% sure. I'm never going to say I'm 100% sure about something. Alright, how the frick do they want me to leave? Let's see. Welcome to the Tinnitus Club. Welcome in. Okay, follow the way back. After completing... Jump, wait, what? Winding key? When you said it wasn't the right way, it was. Okay, I just didn't see a way to... Okay, alright, alright. I gotta trust my gut. My gut told me to go this way. And if it was the right way, then let me out! Not there. Oh, okay. Oh, the one with the grass. The green. Nope. Oh, sorry. Guys, is it a wonder why my friends don't let me direction to different locations? Unless it's somewhere local. I really don't get it. I think I'm really good at directions. Nope. Hi, buddy. Not you. Here. Ooh! Is it the one with the spiky boys? The spiky boys over here. So let me get some ammo. Here. Mine. Pleasure doing business. You guys are still gonna stab me, aren't you? Run! Okay, what's over here? Nothing? Okay. Okay. Always look for combined items. I do consistently forget about that. Oh. Thank you, Tyre. Thank you. Health. Okay. And now, save. And now we place the damn mechanical bug. Yes. Thank you, Buggy. Do I need to grab you again, or? Mine. Thank you, Buggy.
No.
Oh, you said, I mean, to be fair, I didn't mean to try and place you there. I was just going to give him a little break to wind up and have some fun, but sure. Yeah, the golden bomb shoe, exactly. Progress. Thank you. Oh.
No.
Excuse me. Sir, you're messing with my bug. Leave him alone. Oh wait, I can just shoot you into the water. One sec. Can you get stabbed, please? In, please. Thank you. Pleasure doing business. Here, now we go again. Perfect. Okay. Now we save. Spoon! Hey, Watchdog, how are you? We are making progress with our wind-up bug. Go, little Bombchu, make the path safe. That's my bug. That's my bug. Okay. Okay. Don't know what's it there. Okay, ammo. How about you? Doing pretty good.
No.
Oh, frick you! I'm gonna be honest, guys. It is 2 a.m. I need to go to bed. Yeah, I need to go to bed. We'll continue this probably. We'll continue this probably tomorrow. I want to finish this dang level. So yeah, we'll probably finish this tomorrow. We'll get back to dang Naropa sometime this week. Same time zone, yeah. Thank you for the assistance, K-Tire and Toaster. Thank you guys for being here. I should be back probably about 9 tomorrow. And we'll probably be playing more of this, and we'll be doing this and Dang Naropa sometime this week. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you guys. You mean 11? See you guys again.